Hello, equity agents. I hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to quickly jump on here and plug the upcoming Brian Buffini certified full service professional class that's beginning in person on Wednesday, February 12th from 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. I am really excited. I know many of you attended the sales meeting where I did a brief plug on this, but if you couldn't make it, this new Brian Buffini course is fantastic. It's pulling from outside resources, people from other industries who have been really successful, giving their insights and their work experience, applying it to real estate in this new territory following the NAR settlement changes and kind of the new landscape for our industry. So if you're on the fence about taking this course, I would strongly recommend it. This course is for brand new agents and experienced agents. It's all about customer experience. One of the modules is creating your unique selling proposition. So what is it that makes you stand out from the thousands of other agents right next door to you? So if you're looking to just up your game into 2025 and create better habits, better marketing materials, better dialogues, this is a great class for you, regardless of your experience level, whether you're brand new or very, very experienced. So I wanted to quickly just share a couple details. I'm in the portal right now. I just wanted to show you some of the materials that you have available to you. So Module 1, we've got the Full Service Professional taught by Brian Buffini, where he talks about top-notch service, the referral process. He touches on a little bit of asking for referrals and the Buffini method, which you know by now that we live by here at Equity. It's a great way to grow your business naturally without being overly salesy or spammy. We're all in sales. We know we have to be salesy, but we have to be methodical and intentional with our time and building those relationships and asking for referrals. And that's how we grow that web of business that works really well. So that's Module 1. Module 2, The Soundtracks of Real Estate by Jon Acuff. Jon Acuff is a New York Times best-selling author, and I actually got the chance to see him speak at the Buffini conference back in September, and he did a live version of this Soundtracks of Real Estate. And our theme for 2025, resilience. I mean, this is right there with our theme for 2025 on resilience. Soundtracks of real estate, it's all about rewiring our brains. So anytime there's negative connotation with a concept or an idea that's holding us back, how do we rewire our brains to think positively and push past anything that's holding us back? That is my quick interpretation of the soundtracks of real estate. And it's such an important one after we experience so many changes in our industry with NAR and commission dialogues. And we need to rewire our brains and add new dialogues, new tools into our tool belt. And that's exactly what Jon Acuff is getting at with the soundtracks of real estate. Next, we've got Will Guidara, which many of you might know, Unreasonable Hospitality. Will Guidara is a New York Times best-selling author as well. He wrote the book Unreasonable Hospitality. He shares strategies to elevate customer experience and turn clients into enthusiastic promoters for your business. So you can see what Brian Buffini's doing here. He's pulling from other areas because we all get tired of maybe hearing the same information delivered from the same person, Brian Buffini. And so he was very smart in hand selecting these really famous authors and entrepreneurs to give their spin on that same idea of building a referral network and really just providing an ultimate customer experience, which is key for 2025. That's what we need to strengthen our business, is a great customer experience. Following up here, Module 4, Building a World-Class Unique Selling Proposition by Tite. Your unique selling proposition, like I said, is what makes you different from your competition. What outlook do you have on life? What's your image? What's your brand? What do you bring to the table? And it gets pretty specific as far as services you offer for a certain price point. And as you guys know, more than ever, now is the time where we have to justify and articulate our value and explain how we get paid and why we get paid, the fees that we do get paid, because you're doing so much. You bring so much expertise to the table. And that's what Tite is getting at. And then lastly, Brian Buffini, the wow customer experience. He's pulling from his other Brian Buffini courses with a new spin on things to showcase how to do those unexpected extras to really leave a lasting impression with your clients. So you maintain that relationship long after the transaction is closed and you're able to yield referrals. That's what it's all about, building relationships and intentionally asking for referrals. So this is a great class, and I wanted to quickly show you the CFSP Toolkit as well. So in addition to these modules, which we'll be watching once per week, every Wednesday, you have access to all this other great material back here as part of the toolkit. So you've got a marketing suite. We've got home buying 101 infographics, social posts. There's several social posts, home selling infographics. We've got buyer and listing presentations, which are actually really good. So you can take this information and use it as is, or you can pull and tweak it and incorporate it into any existing listing or buyer presentation that you have out there already. I'm actually really impressed with some of the stuff that they're publishing. And then dialogues. There's buyer objection dialogues, seller objection dialogues. If you've been coming to the meetings and the Power Professional luncheons and some of my business building roundtables, you've heard some dialogues that I've incorporated into our systems about how to justify commissions and explain how commissions are paid and why a seller may or may not want to offer a co-op commission to a buyer's broker, buyer's agent. This is right there in that territory. Again, articulating your value, being able to justify the fee that you charge for your services. Really excited about these dialogues. And then there's other bonus materials, videos, Q&As with other industry professionals. There's also helpful worksheets to help us navigate the modules that we're going to watch in person. And then there's more stuff. Once you graduate, you actually get the CFSP designation, which is not branded to Buffini. That's a designation that you get to add to your name in your email signature that shows that you've been certified to be a full service professional. This is a great course. I think the overall temperature coming out of 2024, we were all just kind of uncertain. What's going on with our industry? Where are we headed? And I hope that you read the sales meeting recap, our theme, resilience. It's time to rebuild and remember what we love about our industry because there are so many people out there who need our help, buyers and sellers who need our help. And yes, the way that we've done business has changed slightly through forms and practices, but talk about a resilient bunch of agents. Look at you guys. Look at where you're at. You've adapted and you've adjusted. And I'm so thrilled to see what you guys are building in your own business right now, your own pipelines. And I strongly encourage each of you to take this course to help with that. Figure out what your unique selling proposition is. Figure out what you're passionate about in the services that you offer. And that is the good stuff. That's where we need to go in 2025 is figuring out our unique selling proposition and what brings us joy and how we can provide really great customer service to our clients out there. So that's CFSP, Certified Full Service Professional. It's a mouthful, tongue twister there. So event details. We begin Wednesday, February 12th, 9:30 a.m. here at the DTC office. This course is much shorter than the other Buffini courses. It's 5 weeks long, just 5 weeks, and we'll meet every Wednesday from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. at the DTC office, and that runs through March 12th. So it's 5 weeks. And then we, of course, will have our own action steps like we do in other Buffini classes where we're putting all of this material that we're learning into practice. This is a $295 course. Well, excuse me, it's $395 for anyone, but as equity agents, you get a special discount of $295. They knock $100 off, and it gets even better. We reimburse you $100 for every transaction that goes under contract 3 months from the start date, February 12th. And as long as that transaction makes it to the closing table, you will get a $100 credit up to $300. 3 transactions under contract, and the course is free for you guys. So I can't think of any reason why all 300 of our agents are not signing up for this right now because it's great insight for our industry. And this is the stuff we need to focus on to better ourselves and be more resilient, which is in line with that theme for 2025. So register today. Of course, if you have any questions or if I didn't cover something in this video or this post, please don't hesitate to reach out. Sign up, reach out with questions, and I look forward to seeing you all very, very soon. Have a great rest of your day. Take care. Thanks.